Hey beautiful dreamers, it's Nova Rose the Beauty Nerd here, and today I'm doing my first anti-haul. Obviously these have been a popular thing, so you should already know what they are. If you don't, for some strange reason, this is basically where I'm going to go through kind of the newer, makeup releases and just talk about the ones that didn't impress me that I'm not going to buy. So, before we get on into the video, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button down below. Just become a member of the Beautiful Dreamer family. I make 2 videos a week on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Would be awesome. And yeah, so I don't have the editing ability, not quite yet, or I don't even think I have the program to insert images. So I'm just gonna try to show you them on my phone. And I apologize in advance. So without further ado, let's just get on with the video. So the first item I will not be purchasing is actually a collection, and it is by Too Faced. It is the Life's a Festival collection. As you can see, I get all my makeup news by Trend Mood 1. So these are where the images I'm getting them. This is where I'm getting my images. So I like this Instagram account for makeup news, just letting you know. The reason I am passing on this collection is because I feel like the whole rainbow unicorn thing has been done to death, and I feel like every makeup brand has come out with some type of like festival, colorful collection. I feel like the colors in the eyeshadow palette I already have them in other palettes. A rainbow highlighter, I don't really need one because I've already got one, and the bronzer it just doesn't excite me, so I think I'm just going to pass on this collection. But if you have some of the items and you like them, good for you. The next thing I'm going to be passing on is the Urban Decay Petite Heat palette. I mean, there's nothing that needs to be said here. I already have the Heat palette, so I don't really need to purchase the littler one. Enough said there, and it's just that. That's my reasoning. That's about everything I have to say for that. So I will pass on the Petite Heat palette. The next thing that I actually don't hear people talk about, or I haven't seen any of like the major beauty gurus talk about this, is the MAC X Jeremy Scott collection. I haven't heard anybody talk about this, and it comes, obviously it's like somewhat of a music inspired, I would say. So you get like a CD, a tape, and like a boombox. I am not a big fan of MAC. I'm gonna be perfectly honest there. I don't really support them, and this collection, I'm not a big fan of the way the shadows are laid out, the packaging. Packaging is cute, but I'm just not gonna get it, and MAC tends, I think, to be on like the little bit of the more expensive side. But anyway, I haven't heard anybody talk about this. Let me know if you have, but I feel like this collection just came and went unnoticed. Like, nobody talks about it. Nobody uses it. The next item is Kylie Cosmetics Weather Collection. So, I am not a fan of Kylie either. I'm not a fan of that whole family. So I will not be purchasing this just because it doesn't interest me. The eyeshadow palettes they look, from what I've seen, tiny. The Kylie Cosmetic highlighter palette looks, I mean, I've got a whole bunch of highlighters that I love, and I don't need to add any more, but it doesn't interest me in the least. It's great that she's doing something inspired by her daughter. It's like, whatever. Anyway, yeah, not gonna be supporting Kylie Cosmetics in the future, not supporting her now. And I think the last thing that I'm going to talk about and pass on is the, actually this just came out rather recently, or the news of this, it's probably out. It is the ColourPop X My Life is Ava collaboration, and honestly, it's boring. So you get a palette that looks like it's got some nice warm tones, and then you got one that's got like a purple and a black and a blue, a brown and a white, and it's boring to me. Like, I have 1,000 different, not 1,000, but I have a whole bunch of different palettes with like warm tones, and I have, you know, some purple palettes. This is not interesting. This is not new to me at all. I wish people would come out with like bright palettes. Like, obviously there's a lot of colorful palettes out there, but I want something bright. I want something vibrant. It's spring, for goodness sake. Bring out something, you know, bright and vibrant, not something, you know, boring. Just because everybody brings those out. So that is some of the items that I'm going to pass on this spring. If you like this, let me know. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you like what I do here. Hopefully this wasn't too weird. Let me know how I did. This is my first anti-haul, and I didn't want to make it too angry. But anyway, I will see you guys in my next video. Stay beautiful. Bye, guys.